What's up, y'all? Today I'm going to be doing a WWE 2K22 wish list. So basically, because of SummerSlam, WWE 2K22 will be presenting the event, so there's more or less likely that they're going to be showing off some of the game, maybe gameplay, new modes, probably the cover star. So I'm really looking forward to that. So basically, these are my things to exist into the game. So without further ado, if you guys like this video, please give it a like. Also subscribe because that really helps the channel, and let's get into the video. First thing I definitely want to see in WWE 2K22 is the reemergence of GM mode. So GM mode was a massive fan favorite with everyone in the WWE 2K and not WWE 2K but WWE SmackDown vs. Raw community. It was amazing. Basically what GM mode was is kind of what Universe tries to be now, but Universe is just so much more in depth. And I feel like this is another thing I could segue into the next thing, part that Universe could kind of be turned into GM mode, if that makes sense. Like you can basically make, instead of just scrapping Universe mode altogether, what you could do is implement the GM mode features into Universe mode and make that mode just basically a Universe GM mode, like hybrid. Because I do like certain things in Universe mode, but I feel like it's time that there's a change, because I feel like Universe mode was really cool into SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, but now that they haven't really made any changes to it in the last like 5-6 years, there's not really any point of keeping it around. And like maybe they could, like I said, implement the GM mode into the Universe mode to make it just a better mode in general. So yeah, basically GM mode would be amazing to have, because it basically be a full thing of nostalgia, and people have been asking for it for probably since it got taken out in 2008, I believe. So yeah, basically everyone wants GM mode. Give it to us, 2K, because that's what we want. Personally, like, I'm not gonna lie, I like GM mode, but I personally wasn't a huge fan of it. But I know it's huge in the community, and I do want to see it make a return. We need a better career story, because the career story this year was a joke. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the career story this year was a joke. With Trey and Red, I think it was. I didn't finish the whole thing. I watched some YouTubers play it, but personally, I feel like the Red Trey story kind of didn't really make any sense. It was kind of just dumb to be dumb. I liked the story in a way, because like it was like their Hall of Fame career and everything, but like, if I look at it back, playing through it, they did not deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. So that's my gripe with it. It's like, it didn't really make any sense to, like, they're not Hall of Famers and they're having a Hall of Fame speech, and like their career was just kind of like mediocre at best. Because like Trey really never did anything, and he always looked like a dumbass. So I want a strong male character and a strong female character, like equal. Or another segue to another thing I wanted to say was, what they could do is make a separate story for male and a separate story for female characters, kind of like what 2K does. Well, they did this year with 2K21 on Next Gen. I'm playing a lot of that, and they actually have a career mode for women and a career mode for men. It's not the same, because like the career mode for men is like a full story, and the career mode for women is kind of just like a career, you know, like you pick your team. You don't really get drafted or anything, but you just pick your team, and then you just control that one player that you made. But I feel like 2K is definitely big enough of a company to implement that male and female character, especially on next gen hardware, where you can't have excuses as to why you can't fit that in. Because I feel like with the WWE evolution of women, there needs to be a male story and a female story. Put them together, because then one's gonna look like a dumbass and one's gonna look strong. And I feel like you're not gonna make anybody happy by having the male look like a dumbass and the woman look like a dumbass. So basically, what they need to do is make both of them look strong. But yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say for that. I really want to see this. I don't need to see it, but I really want to see. I need to see a better creation suite in WWE 2K22. So I want to create a story back. It's not gonna happen, but I'm just saying I want to create a story back. The creator wrestler is pretty in depth, because I've seen some of the community creations. They look really good. I'm not gonna lie about that, but there's just so much that's missing. Like I feel like because first I haven't touched much of the creation suite, but I know create a story is not there. Create a finisher was pretty good and it's pretty highly demanded back into the game, so I'd like to see that back into the game. Personally, I never used the creative finisher because I think it's like I'm not really that creative when it comes to wrestling games, because I usually just like, you know, play the game. But I can see why people will want it back, because like it basically makes it so they can live their life as a wrestler. They can make their wrestler put their own finisher on and then go through their own story and create a story. So I feel like that's why it's so highly demanded to come back. But the creator wrestler is still pretty good. I'd like to see it get better. The creator championship is still pretty good. Same thing like that. Creator arena needs a little bit of a facelift. I feel like they could add a lot more stuff. They added logos to where you can add different logos, so you can make an AEW arena or whatever. So that's still pretty cool. But I feel like what they could do is make it so like you have that arena and you can make it literally anything you want. Put any like type of weird stuff you want, because like it's kind of just like, I know it's like obviously it has to still be a wrestling arena, but I feel like what you could do is like have a ring with no ropes, or that could be in the game, but I don't know. But I'm just saying this is what I personally would want to see, like a ring with no ropes. The fist, like the SmackDown fist, I don't think you could put that in the game. I think you have to like just download that or whatever. But there's just a lot of stuff I want to see personally in the game. But like I said, I haven't touched Create an Arena too much, so I don't really know exactly what's all in it. So if anything that I said is in it, you guys can just comment down below. This is a pretty interesting one I've noticed that no one has really said. So number 4 that I'm saying is I want to see like a split between like split gameplay from arcade to simulation. So basically like if people want to play games like Here Comes the Pain in 2K22, it's that they can put it on arcade mode where it's like it's faster, the health generates faster, or like you lose health faster, finishers count for extra damage or something like that. Or you can just put as many finishers as you want, or the momentum goes fast, or you can just take momentum off and just hit as many finishers as you want. Basically, I want to see like that arcade gameplay that like was amazing in the past, like Here Comes the Pain. But then I want, for people that love simulation, have all the works, like everything, like a stamina system, health gauge, lockups, everything. I want like
right below off. Good points, gentlemen, and this will certainly be one that Buffalo will remember for a long time. No one's backing down here. What an impasse. Aleister Black making a move. Controlling the tempo. Finn Balor going for it. Chinlock. Tell us about Aleister Black. For those that haven't seen much of him, what can we expect tactic-wise from him tonight? I like his chances.
Slow down gameplay. Basically from what the NHL series, the Madden series, because the Madden series and the NHL series, 2K series, and everything has this arcade mode where it's really fast. You can shoot the lights out with like Trae Young or Stephen Curry. I want to see that type of thing with like Rey Mysterio, where like he can just leap off and then like go 30 feet in the air or something like that, and then like land on the opponent or something. Just something like that's in my head. Like I want to see arcade gameplay and then simulation gameplay for the people that really like the simulation gameplay. That's kind of what I like trying to say. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but like yeah, on better servers, because I want to play with my friends and not have to worry about the Wi-Fi. Not my Wi-Fi, because my Wi-Fi is pretty good, but I don't want the server to just break every single time and then like it goes slow and it's laggy and just half the time doesn't work. I feel like we're 2021, 2022 in a couple months. Like, no, not a couple months, but like, you know, 4 or 5 months. I feel like at this point we should have servers that work and servers that should be able to handle a WWE 2K game. Yeah, that's pretty much all I really got to say for servers, because the servers in 2K20 and servers past have been very bad and pretty terrible in the last couple of years, and I just want to see this game get better. So I really want like the online, because there could be something there, you know, like the online community in 2K could be something big, because I know there's a lot of wrestling fans that love the game, but they just can't play it because the servers are so bad. So yeah, basically this is kind of like another segue into the next thing. I just want to see better gameplay. Like, I know I said with the arcade simulation thing, but like I just want to see better gameplay overall. So like with the arcade gameplay, like I said, I want to see like anything that could happen basically. Anything possible could happen in the simulation gameplay is like the slow realistic gameplay, but I want to see just gameplay improved, because I see a lot of like animations that don't make sense in there, and I feel like 2K always does too much animation base. I feel like it should be more fluid, like the gameplay, and I feel like it is going to be like that this year because it is on next gen hardware. But I feel bad for people that are on PS4, because I feel like it's going to be really bad. Like, I feel like the game's going to be the exact same on PlayStation 4, just like it was when the PlayStation 4 left, was 2K15, when the gameplay was great on the game, but on 2K15 on the Xbox 360 and PS3 was terrible. Actually, it was the better game personally, but like it wasn't terrible. It was just the same gameplay as 2K14, which I mean doesn't make any sense, because like I feel like if they could have made the game good for PS4, I feel like they should have made the game better at least for Xbox 360 and PS3. I know we were going into a new generation, but I feel like it's not fair to the people that can't afford or can't even find a PS5 or Xbox. I personally have both sitting right here, but I'm just saying that like I'm good, but I feel like all the people that don't have this stuff, it's not fair to them because they can't find it, and then the game that they're gonna have to get is gonna be inferior to the one that's on the next gen consoles, which I know is gonna happen regardless, but I feel like it's BS. Personally, like I said, I want to make sure that universe mode is as good as possible, or if it's not, just get rid of it, because I play universe mode for about an hour and it's just really boring. Like, I wanted to make a universe series on 2K20, but it's just impossible because the logic just doesn't, it's not there, to be honest. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. But the 2K22 universe mode should have, I know I said a little bit of this before, but this is going to be my full saying on it. I feel like it should have the money situation where like you have to sign wrestlers. I feel like you should have to like wrestlers expire contracts. You have to get storyline writers to make sure that everything like goes to plan. You're actually going against someone in universe mode. Like when you go in universe mode, you just control everything. So I feel like there's no reason to really play it unless you're playing with somebody, which doesn't usually happen, honestly, because it's usually like a one-player based mode. But I feel like if they had like that segue to where you can go SmackDown versus Raw, or even like an NXT show where it invades Raw or something like that, I feel like you can play with your friends and it's gonna be like what's gonna happen next, you know? Like then there's like, I don't really think they need to bring everything from GM mode to universe mode, but I feel like if they don't change universe mode at all, I feel like there's just no point of actually keeping it. Like, it's either put something in it where it's worth it, or just completely change it to GM mode, and I'll be happy with that. The next thing I'd say just get rid of the showcase mode, because personally I feel like it's a one-time playthrough just to get all the unlockables, and then no one ever really plays it again. I feel like if you really want to relive it, you can just watch the network on, well, America, if you watch it on Peacock, and then for Canada, we watch it on the network. I feel like if you really want to go through those stories again, I feel like you're not going to play through them, because I personally never played a showcase mode since the Stone Cold one. I played a little bit of each, but like it just gets boring because like you already know what's going to happen. You literally played, or you literally watched, if you're actually a wrestling fan, you watch these moments happen. So I mean, I don't feel like there's a point of really playing them, because it's just kind of like you beat up the opponent for like 5-10 minutes to red health, and then a cutscene goes, and then like you beat them up again, a cutscene, beat them up again, cutscene. It's like there's no real point of having it. I feel like they could put a lot more effort onto other modes instead of having a showcase mode. And the last final thing is that they've had about a year and a half to make this game. So if there's no polish to the game, then I feel like that could just kill the 2K series. So I want a polished game. I saying I want, but this is like my wish list. I say like I want as like a consumer, but like I personally want a polished game that is gonna work well. I know we shouldn't be saying this in 2022 almost, but I want a polished game that's gonna be actually playable. I want no glitches. Well, I mean, there's obviously gonna be glitches, but I want like no game-breaking glitches like 2K20 had. Like I said, I didn't have personally a lot of bad problems with 2K20, but I've seen a lot of people that did. So personally, I just love to see a little bit of polish to make the game as playable as possible. And yeah, I want to see good animations, just good segues to like move to move. So it's like I want lock up, and then like it's like a seamless transition, because like I said, this is next gen hardware. So I feel like if any time it's gonna be able to make an amazing wrestling game, it's gonna be this year, because the PS4 was never powerful enough to make really good like simulation wrestling games. But I feel like the PlayStation 5 will definitely be able to, and the Xbox Series X. But yeah, so that's pretty much all things I wanted to say about 2K22. I personally hope that it's an amazing game and that 2K really gets off the ball running. I don't know if that's the right saying, but whatever, I said it. So I hope they really hit the ground running. That's the saying. So I hope that this game really transmits or translates into an amazing fan base for the new 2K22 game. I don't know how to speak English, so that's the problem. That's how you guys know about this channel. But I really hope the game's amazing, because I'm really passionate about the 2K22 and all of the games beforehand, because I literally changed my channel from gaming to 2K because I do love the games. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. So I hope the game's great. Hope you guys like this video. And yeah, so I hope you guys please subscribe, because it really helps the channel. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.